But sincerely, look, we're in this hall now. This takes money. And so, if I am going to wait for a philanthropist to come and organize events, then I'll probably sell this place after 6 months. I have to develop products that I can sell to sponsors, to spectators. I have to rent the facilities for people that want to have concerts, or the front here until we build school sports. You can come and have a house sports here if you want, right? So just like anybody sells his goods and services, this is it. It's like a hotel. On a good day, if you check out before 12 in a hotel, they can have a double day, right? So also unlike media where you only have 24 hours to sell. It's true, we understand these things. Every business has its model. Yeah. So back to your question, can sports win?
No, can it be win-win?
Win-win.
Yes.
I want to put it this way. For a long time, the athlete has been exploited. And the athlete is sports. So what we are now trying to do is to make sure that the athlete is paid. And that's a win for them. So it's a win for the sports, they are rewarded. It's a win for the government, there is revenue. It's also a win for us. We make something out of it. But I want to stress something. What you call sports today and the mechanism around it is changing. For instance, you are aware that Michael Johnson wants to inaugurate his slam. And you know what that means. What technically, and this is the stage we should get to, what technically they are saying is that unlike the Olympics, where you have Visa as global partner, you have HB as global partner, no, you, the athlete, bring your sponsor and we'll give them the mileage. So let's say I'm an athlete, my sponsor is Nike. When you come to my press conference after I've won a gold medal, it's going to be Nike behind. It's not business. No, nobody. So these are the new ways where sports is winning. And as a result, World Athletics is now paying for $40,000, $50,000 per gold medal. Yes. That's how sports is changing. So we are also mindful of that, and we are trying to create all of these products because society is changing. If sports doesn't win, sports will die. And a good example of sports winning is the inclusion of cricket in early Olympic Games, is the inclusion of skateboarding in Paris Olympic Games. This is just trying to make sure that sports, if your sport is not up to date, they will phase it out. In cricket, test cricket, 5 days, how many will have 5 days? And we see T20 as another way of, let's have, even Major League Baseball, they've cut down the period of time that a bowler has to pitch, or a pitcher has to go. So these are the things we are product development experts at 51 Alliance, and we just take this infrastructure and develop products, and hopefully, not all of them will work. And we are not afraid to phase out the ones that are not working and keep trying.
Thank you, sir.
We follow up to Samuel's question I want to ask is still of 51 Alliance. 51 Alliance, we're talking about the table tennis, we're talking about this basketball league, we're talking about the Super League. Don't you think it's too much, too many for 51 Alliance to actually carry out?
Okay. So, again, it's always good to use real life experiences so that, let's take a company like PZ. PZ makes Joy soap, they make Premier, they make Raw, they make Dustin powder. Are they tired?
Well, they started with one. It was more like
We started with table tennis.
they replicated the success, more like copy and paste.
We've replicated it in basketball.
This should be the inaugural edition of the basketball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Like all good brands, when you establish something, the public generally gives you other qualities. If they can do this, they can do this and do this. So it's not, it's the same. So let me give you an example. It's the same camera we are going to use in basketball. you understand? It's once you, and that's the good thing about sports. Once you develop the product, and I keep saying it, I'm not the athlete. I'm not even providing the infrastructure. We played in indoor sports hall. I'm not a referee. The basketball referee was there. The secretary of the team was there. All I did was facilitate everybody to be simultaneously there to do their stuff. I'm not even the ball. So I can attend, I can choose to attend, I can choose not to attend. These are camera people, media people. And hopefully one day I'll just find one nice young reporter who will file the report, and hopefully you'll be gracious enough to announce it on your station. I don't need to be there. My role is very strategic. I look into the society and I develop sports to engage the infrastructure that is available. We look for prize money to pay the athletes. Yes, we would like to pay more, but this is what we have today. And it is facilitating the sports, and that's where sponsors will hold me accountable. If the spectator experience, the player experience, the regulatory experience is not what I have promised, then they won't come to me. And that's why we work so hard. Even things like this, we try to bring you, get a feel of what we're doing and all of that, so that you get a good experience of us. If we come across as sounding not competent, then you would have cast us aside since. I know you have so many other things to do. For you to be here today, it means that also we are putting some value on the table. That's the way we see it. The day we stop, then maybe our efforts will come to an end.
All right, thank you.
Good day. My name is Professor Arap of the Civil School. People confused about the ownership status of Nine Club and transferred to the Municipal League. Like what we have there, number one, we measured it. Number one is club ownership, built for any of the 9 clubs. Are they going to be as owners of the club or sponsors of the club?
So, first of all, what we hope is that if it's an individual, you have to register as a limited liability company. You understand? Right. Even when individuals own sports clubs, they have ownership through a vehicle. Okay? So in that vehicle, you can choose to have 99% and give somebody else 1%. Or you can decide that, look, if I let me use it, like a bank. A bank has shareholders, and when they think that the capital requirement is too high, they go to the stock market. In the same way, we would expect that if you can't go it alone, you can find 3, 4, 5 people that will partner with you. They will each contribute. Maybe this will bring 10 million. Let's go and bid 50 million. 5 of you, 10 million a piece. So we anticipate that maybe one dominant person may come, and maybe, as valuation, because it's a business, as valuation of club size, not just football club side, basketball club side, Major League Baseball, NFL, as their values have risen, the owners have not sold their majority. Maybe they just sell 5%. And you know the reason why people like sports assets? They make money every day. Even though the league season is not, the league is not in season, Premiership is not in season. This is summer, and if you know the number of tourists lining up outside Emirates Stadium just to take a tour. Just to take a tour.
Okay, sir. Just final.
Stay. And if there was, we are flexible. So let's even say it's just that, the MPFL, they are funny. They can tell you the league will start tomorrow. Then it will now end up starting in 2 months' time. By that time, we are private organizations, we are efficient. We set it, and it's going to be like that. So even when AIBA plays international and they have to reschedule their domestic matches, that's fine. We have, like I told you the other time, 365 minus 18. That's about 347. There are 347 days to play 72 matches. You know, we can reschedule, we can postpone. It's not really a big thing, and we can also move it to Umuahia. You understand? So it's not a big deal. AIMA is the pride of the state, so we will always, and there are complications if they cannot schedule their own match. There are no complications in our home. We just move it to another day, and the people are here, they are just here. Why AIMA zone is a difficult thing is that, for instance, if the club involved is from Guzo, you can't tell them that. And we are also here when they say somebody was robbed or something unfortunate happened, and then they couldn't make it, and then they have to play 2 days later. So those things happen, and it's not really an issue for us. We can even hold fire for like 2 weeks and not play. Yeah, you are still within the state now. You know, that kind of thing. So concerning here, so basically this is a proof of concept. The space you see in front is the main event. It's going to seat 2,000 people. It's a full indoor sports hall. And we didn't think that we could it's taking us over 10 years to convince people to give us this chance. So we have a fair idea how long it takes to convince people to give you money to do this kind of project outside. So we then decided, let's go and build our own small infrastructure. It becomes a proof of concept. And first and foremost, it's a private property dedicated to sports, not wedding or church service. It's first and foremost dedicated to sports. We can hire it out for those activities, but the rules will be. Imagine a fiberglass hall here, and you start placing seats on it. It's tough. I've been in the Staples Center. Well, then it was Staples Center. Now it's what was it called? The Crypto Arena. Crypto Arena, where LA plays. And it also takes you back to the issue of the football. Clippers play there. Lakers play there. The WNBA team plays there. And 2 hockey teams play there. And the efficiency with which they change delivery, which is why, if you notice when the NBA season matches are announced, when you are on a West Coast swing, you play Lakers today, you play Clippers almost the next day. And then you travel to Sacramento and play the Kings. And from there, you move to the Bay Area and play the Warriors. And probably end up playing Dallas. So it's like a 5-match swing. You play Dallas, you play Spurs, then you come and play Houston Rockets. So that's the kind of thing that we want to bring. Efficiency here. This is not particularly a standard hall for any game.